This is a quick video on prospecting for commercial carpet and tile cleaning accounts using the internet. So the goal for today is I'm looking for businesses that are growing. They're investing, they're growing, they're adding employees, they're adding building space. So what I did is I went to Cleveland, Ohio, and looked up their newspaper. Clicked on the newspaper. Now I'm going to look in the business section. In the business section, I started to scroll down. I didn't really find anything interesting today. This is something you would have to do on a daily basis. It only takes about 5 minutes. But I didn't find anything today that really stuck out. But what I did find is over here in the right hand corner, top workplaces. Now this was super interesting to me. So I continued to click through it. It says here there's a list. So I clicked on the list. And that's what I'm looking for now, is they say there's a list of top workplaces, and I really want to see that list. Over here in the right corner, you see there's an actual map of all of them. So if you were prospecting in Cleveland, Ohio, here's a list of all the top workplaces so you can set up a door-to-door sales route. Even better, up here in the top, there's an actual list of the businesses, which I thought was great. It lists the company. There's information, if you click on these, information specific about each company. They even tell you how many employees they have. So if you want to target small, medium, or large businesses. My thinking is if these are the top 150 workplaces rated by employees, then these are businesses that are investing in furniture, they're investing in modern restrooms, they're investing in their building in general. So carpet cleaning, tile cleaning, general cleaning, whatever it is your niche is, they are spending money. To me, these are premium targets. And I would go and see if there's some kind of a list I could buy in a database so I could start to prospect to these companies. Now, if I couldn't, I would just go one by one and call on them. And as I add them, I would add them into a database, find out who decision makers are, what kind of services they have interest in, and start a telemarketing, direct mail, email, social media, LinkedIn. I would try everything. To me, these would be great prospects. Next, I went to the great city of Pittsburgh and did the same thing. Went to Google, looked up the newspaper, then went to the business section. And I found one story in particular that was interesting. It was about tax breaks and government financing. So I started to read through it. This first story is more about a project that's coming down the line in the future. So I would think I would put that more on the list for later on down the road, maybe a reminder in 6 months to take another look at this. They do list an address and an area that somebody that lived in Pittsburgh might be familiar with. But I'd go and check that project out later on down the road. It's a little bit too early for us. Down here, though, it was interesting. They started to talk. I noticed 300,000 square feet of office space. They list the company, Oxford Development Company. So this is somebody that would definitely go on my hot lead list. I would start to investigate this more, start to research them more, maybe even drive down there and find out and see for myself who's down there, see if I see any construction company signs, people who are involved in any kind of floor work or tile and grout work. That's a good time to get in, is during the construction phase. Now down here at the bottom, there was one more company they were talking about another project going on, and I see 2 million square feet and another 364,000 square feet that's under construction, and there's still another half million under development that's going to be developed in the future. This is definitely another company that I would be interested in, and I'd take a drive down there and see what's going on. Now, in this case, they didn't really list a company. They listed the Southside Works. I'm sure somebody in the area would have more context and know what that means. But I would be taking a drive over to Southside Works and see what's going on. Write down who the companies are. You could also, again, just go to Google and start Googling these company names and see if there's any news stories about them, see if there's any quotes from a contact person. Sometimes a construction manager will have a quote, or a president, or a facility manager. You never know. Google has all kinds of information. It's a great place to go and do some research and some prospecting for whatever type of accounts that you have interest in. And it's free, and we all like free.